15 seconds.
Wow, 15 seconds. Let's see. I don't think there's ever been a song that was made in 15 seconds.
Really?
Unless you count every R&B song ever.
Alright, let's start. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Murph Dat Gaming.
We're back here playing Lava Pit 2016.
Lava Pit.
I don't know. When I replayed this, it was actually one of my most least favorite dungeons, honestly.
Oh, really?
Like, I really didn't enjoy this place that much.
Yeah, I like the second playthrough.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
second.
Like,
the
when you
second
go
part,
through it, like the second
yeah,
time.
but this part, I don't know. Like, I guess it's because me personally, I don't really like lava levels that too much.
Yeah.
They've always been kind of an for me. The only time the only time lava levels have really like stood out to me was honestly in Twilight Princess. Mostly because that's where you got the bow, and that's where you like got to fight the giant Goron who just turns into a ball.
Yeah.
Over a pit of lava.
And what else was it? The music that sounds like it's a monkey. And even then, like, halfway through, it turned into, like, there was water below you. There wasn't, like, always lava. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, it was more of a cavern with lava here and there than actual lava.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is probably why I liked it, for its lack of lava. was probably why I liked it so much.
What was it? I was gonna say something about, Oh, yeah, I think at one point I do want to go back and at least start the side quest with the kid. Later.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to do it today.
Finding the kid isn't too hard. It's the
stuff after that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, something I wanted to talk about. We talked about it in, this thing. Daggone it.
Oh, can you beetle that piece of heart?
No, I know how to get it.
Oh, that's right, there's a way up there.
Yeah, I know how to get it. The, talking with your hands. Like...
Oh, yeah.
Do you do that? Because I do.
Not that much. I mean, that's actually a character trait that I do not possess.
Yeah,
I'll talk with my hands when I'm acting. Like if I'm performing, yeah, I'll do it because if there's one thing about acting, it's definitely make a lot of hand gestures.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the character you're portraying as, but like like theater acting, yes, hand gestures are almost a must.
I don't know why I do it, but it's just something that I've kind of picked up, and I don't know where I picked it up from, but I talk with my hands, and I don't know why. It's really, really weird. Like, it was displayed in the last episode, I might as well say this, and you can go back and look at it, it actually did it. Uh-oh.
Ow, my butt! That's the only thing that got scalded, was my butt. Flame butt.
Yeah, at the end of the last episode, I was talking with my hands. I was waving goodbye with my hands, but since shielding is also the same thing, I shielded at the very end when I was actually just waving. I don't know why I was waving, though, because none of you could see it. I talk with my hands. It's really weird. I can't remember who it was that always made fun of me for that, but the way that I would be like, man, I hate the fact that I talk with my hands, and then they just like they would like pull out their hand and like be like, they'd like make a hand with it, or a mouth with it, and be like, hello, my name is Caleb, and I talk with my hands. Oh gosh, but yeah, I don't really know anyone else who does that other than my dad. My dad does that.
I think I have a few friends who hand gesture while they talk.
Oh yeah.
I think the only.
Oh dear.
Whoa, that was just a chain. That was just a chain reaction there.
Oh gosh, that's
like
the crap out of me.
I'm honestly like I do use hand gestures, but I don't think not as prominently as you do.
Yeah.
Like I really only ever use them like if I'm trying to demonstrate something rather large.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get this bug, Amos.
But he's rolling poop around.
I'm gonna catch him. Got him. Yeah,
there he was, minding his own business, rolling around poop.
Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, we were talking about DC in that last episode.
Oh yeah. Like what was it? Oh yeah, we were ragging on Superman. That's right.
Yeah,
that guy. Actually no. Well, gosh, what kind of started that?
We were talking about Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah, Dr. Doom.
And
I feel like I may have spoiled something about Dr. Boom back in that last episode. Dr. Boom. Dr. Doom is what I meant. But I really do like him a lot. Like he's probably my favorite, other than Dr. Octopus, which is probably my favorite Spider-Man.
I love Dr. Octopus.
I think my favorite portrayal of him ever was probably in Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, that was a great that like if they were ever going to do it, that was the way they should have done it.
Oh yeah,
I'm
same,
glad
like
they did.
those like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans did really good in some places. Like they hit it really good with J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh yeah.
Like they did so good with J. Jonah Jameson.
There was a lot of really good things they did, but there was a lot of things they didn't do.
It
so
all
good
started like
on.
honestly, Spider-Man 2 was their peak because in the third one, it all went downhill.
Yeah, I mean, I love Spider-Man 3, but I feel like they were. I don't know. I got really sad during the Harry Potter. I'm always afraid to say spoilers in this because I don't know if people ever seen it. A spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it. It really did upset me whenever Harry died.
Yeah, that was.
I was very upset.
That was. They had such a good casting for Harry. Like in.
Oh yeah.
In the Amazing Spider-Man 2, like have you seen it or?
Oh, dadgummit.
Have you seen the second Amazing Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Oh yeah, like what I feel like, even though I love Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker, I think he's a little too cool to be Peter Parker.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the guy who played Harry actually looked more like a Peter Parker to me than Andrew Garfield did. Like he was Andrew Garfield was a great Spider-Man, but a too cool Peter Parker.
Yeah, I agree entirely.
Yeah. Like in the comics, I never remember Peter using a skateboard or taking off his glasses only to look cooler. He was literally a giant nerd.
Yeah.
Which is why Tobey Maguire did such a good job of being Peter Parker, because something about Tobey Maguire just screams awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Because if you rewatch the Spider-Man movies, when it was Spider-Man, because Spider-Man in the comics loves to joke around and egg on his opponents and just really aggravate them.
Yeah.
In the Tobey Maguire ones, he never really did any of that. He just kind of like jumped out and beat him up.
Yeah.
Where in the new ones, the Amazing Spider-Man, it was the other way around. Like Peter Parker was done terribly, but Spider-Man was spot on.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree in all ways.
But
how do I? Oh, I missed that one. I can at least get this.
Oh gosh.
There we go.
But back to my point, with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, they did really good with J. Jonah Jameson. They did so good with him that in the Amazing Spider-Man, they didn't even cast Jonah because they knew they couldn't top him. They knew they could not top. I can't remember that actor's name, but they knew they couldn't top him.
Oh yeah, I saw him in an interview recently. Oh, daggone it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, gosh, yeah, I absolutely love his character in those movies.
He's just spot on. And then with Dr. Octopus, like that was the casting for him was just so perfect. Like it was done so well.
Oh, definitely. It really upsets me that they're rebooting Spider-Man again.
Yeah, well,
but I mean, like, because they teased the Sinister Six at the end of Spider-Man 2.
And then, from what I understand, Andrew Garfield did something to Sony headquarters to make somebody mad.
Really?
And that's why he lost his position, was because of something that he did, apparently.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's what they kind of kicked him out of the role of Spider-Man, and thus ending the Amazing Spider-Man series. But as Marvel is now getting the reins of Spider-Man, from what I understand, like that's what's going to happen because of Captain America's Civil War.
Yeah.
And what they're going to reboot Spider-Man, but they've already came out and said if we're when we reboot Spider-Man, we're not doing a origin story. Like everybody has an idea of how Spider-Man started, so we're not going to tell you another story about how Peter got his powers. It's literally going to be Peter already doing his thing.
Yeah. Well,
which I think is great. Like that's a great way to get him rolling again.
Right. Which, I'm glad that they, I thought that they did a really good job with the way they did the whole Peter's dad story thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The Amazing Dadgummit, you stupid piece of crap! Stop! Stop it!
Wow.
I'm sorry.
From Spider-Man to rage.
Anyway. There's one up there calling them.
Yeah,
okay,
it's the
that's
captain.
what. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying about I love. Oh.
You're good. Just don't spin.
Oh. Okay.
There you
go. Anyway, what was it in? Oh yeah, Spider-Man 1 was iffy, or Amazing Spider-Man 1 was iffy for me.
Yeah.
I watched it and went, wow, that was good, but was it really? I went back and watched it again, and I was like, that movie was a bit. I don't know. I feel like that was a cross. I don't know.
You could definitely see they were trying for a new view, I guess.
Yeah.
The only thing, the kicker that really aggravated me was their new Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah.
Like, that just looks absolute retarded.
I didn't like it.
I didn't.
But Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, they did.
I love that because I love Electro.
Oh my gosh, that was so great.
I love that.
Like that, they did so much right in that movie.
Oh yeah, it was. I loved it, and oh gosh, man, they're really good. Like at the end of all the Spider-Man stories they've started, they love to kill people off at the end and make you feel like trash.
Oh yeah,
dear Lord, that was a terrible part.
Oh yeah, like
I loved Harry in that movie though.
Oh yeah,
like I didn't, or let me rephrase that. I loved New Goblin, as he was referred to in the credits as.
Yeah.
I liked him. Harry, on the other hand,
yeah, Harry seemed a little. I don't know. He just. It's
hard to compete with James Franco because I think he did a great job as.
Like James Franco's Harry is a lot more believable in my opinion because like I'm not sure if we're spoiling this for anybody, but in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the idea with Harry is that he's gone for a long time and Peter's his only friend and they get back together and have a good time. And then, dumb things happen, and he just absolutely needs Peter to get Spider-Man's blood. And because Peter says no, he's like, you betrayed me. You're my worst friend ever. Yeah. Even though you're my only friend.
Right.
With James Franco, you really, you can see that there was, an actual, friendship there. Like, before they were, he didn't go away and then come back, and Peter's like, my old friend. It was like, they're still friends. And there's, there's just a dramatic change in character.
Yeah, definitely.
The only thing that really bugged me one thing that they did in the Tobey Maguire series that was never really ever a thing in the comics was Harry having a thing for MJ. Like that was.
Oh, was that not in the comics?
Yeah, that was as all the comics that I've read. I've never seen that become an actual thing. Like that was just something they kind of put in the movie for some reason, which I didn't mind it much, but it felt a little out of place knowing what I knew.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, they made that part awkward too.
Yeah, it was.
But it was intended to be awkward.
Yeah,
that fight that they have where they're both making jokes at each other about, well, she kissed me. That part made that. Yeah. I mean, that part was intended to make you upset at both of their characters.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That did a darn good job of that.
Oh yeah, that was.
I probably chose the wrong one, didn't I? Yep. Got it. Something I wanted to mention. Something first about Amazing Spider-Man 2. Me being an editor, I notice things very easily whenever I watch movies, and something that really, really bothered me. In the scene where Harry and Peter are catching up with each other and they're skipping rocks at a pond or whatever, there's this part where Harry looks over to Peter and he's he has these aviators on, Harry does. And in the
try it again.
The middle one. In the aviators, in the reflection of his aviators, you can see the entire crew.
Yeah.
In the reflection of his aviators, and I was like, oh, that's bad. They could have at least tried to CGI that out.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
That actually happened in the Fast and Furious too. Or not Fast and Furious, but the last Fast and Furious movie. They finally imprisoned the big villain guy, and there's a cell door, and as it closes, you see the Rock on the other side looking into the cell, but in the reflection,
dadgummit, I can't believe that's what I just.
In the reflection, you see the camera crew.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway,
I hate stuff like that. Actually, so in some of my old videos, I did that. I never even considered reflection or anything. One other thing I want to say before we end the episode, I want to trash talk the newest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Yes.
Has it ever occurred to you that the plot of that movie is exactly the same as The Amazing Spider-Man 1?
Yeah. Yep.
It is exactly the same.
Except for the whole part where Megan Fox is actually the original owner of the Turtles.
Yeah.
That was dumb. I'm sorry. That too was never a thing in the comics.
Yeah.
And Michael Bay's like, I need Megan Fox to be important for some reason.
And what was it? Slasher got taken down.
Shredder.
Shredder, not Slasher.
Slasher. Anyway.
He got taken down by a girl wearing a bright yellow jacket. And he's a ninja.
Yeah, that.
No.
Michael Bay, come on.
Megan
Fox.
They're making another one.
Of course they are.
They're making another one, and
at least they're bringing the guy who wears the hockey mask. I can't remember his name.
Oh my gosh, I love him. Casey.
Casey Kane, and he's being played by Johnny Knox, so that should be interesting.
Johnny Knox. Who is that again?
He's from the well, I can't really say the name here on the channel, but he's from the. I'll tell you after we're done. But
okay, yeah.
So he's been in movies like The Ringer and Bad Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well end the episode. We're running out of time, so. Well, we hope everybody enjoyed this episode, and we definitely hope to see you in the next one.
Also, for more floopity fun, head on over to Murph Dat Gaming and watch some videos for your entertainment needs.
Yes, indeed. All right, everybody. See ya.
Later.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, I knew you did. I just didn't want to.
I know exactly who he is.